Let me ask you something serious. When was the last time you genuinely laughed? Not because something was funny, but because you were free. When was the last time you believed in something without needing facts, loved without terms, or forgave without needing an apology? If you can't remember, you're not alone. We grew up. We matured. We became adults. But in doing that, we lost some of the most powerful things that made life worth living. So today, I want to take you on a journey into the heart of a child. And I'm going to show you some blessed things children do that most adults don't, but should. Things that have the power to restore your soul, renew your joy, and reconnect you to God, yourself, and others. Now sit tight. This is not just a list, it's a mirror. Let's go deep. 1. They believe before they see. Children have this crazy way of believing in something before they even see it. Tell a child there's treasure in the backyard. They'll grab a spoon and start digging. Tell an adult the same thing. They'll ask for GPS coordinates, legal ownership papers, and a backup plan in case it's fake. Faith comes naturally to children. They don't wait for evidence. They are the evidence. Adults, we want guarantees. We want 5-year plans. But let me tell you, the most powerful things in life require belief before the breakthrough. Return to childlike faith. 2. They forgive like it never happened. You can slap a child's hand, and 5 minutes later, they're bringing you biscuits like nothing happened. Adults will block you, ghost you, pray about you, warn our family about you, and still feel offended 2 years later. You see, children don't live with emotional receipts. They don't rehearse offense, they release it. What if your healing isn't in therapy or closure, but in a childlike heart that forgives without needing full justice? That's freedom. 3. They love without contracts. Children don't love you because you're famous, rich, or educated. They don't care how many followers you have. They care about your energy, your presence. They'll hug you if you're kind. They'll choose you if you smile. But adults, we turn love into a business agreement. You love me right, then I'll love you back. You offend me once, and it's over. No consistency, no loyalty. Children just say, I love you, and they mean it. Raw, unfiltered, no expiry date. 4. They're not ashamed of their feelings. If a child is sad, they cry. If they're happy, they scream. If they love you, they'll say it 10 times in 10 minutes. But we, the wise, smart grown-ups, we suppress. You could be falling apart inside but still say, I'm fine. We're trained to be emotionally professional. Children are emotionally authentic. We need that back. We need the courage to feel, without needing permission. 5. They find magic in the ordinary. Give a child a stick and a cardboard box. They'll build an entire kingdom. Give an adult $1 million and a mansion. They'll still say, I feel empty. Why? Because joy is not about the thing. It's about the soul. Children find magic in the moment, not in material. Let's relearn that. Let's stop waiting for vacations, weddings, and promotions to feel alive. Life is now. 6. They ask questions without fear. A child will ask, why is the sky blue? Why do people die? Why does Uncle Joe smell like onions? And they don't care if it's awkward. They're curious. But adults, we stop asking. We pretend we know. We fear looking dumb. That fear has caged our growth. Wisdom doesn't come from pretending. It comes from asking, even when it's uncomfortable. 7. They dream loud. I'll be a superhero. I'm going to own a zoo. I'll be a princess and a pilot at the same time. Children don't censor their dreams to fit logic. They dream freely and loudly. But adults, we shrink our dreams to survive. We downplay them so we don't get disappointed. That's not wisdom. That's fear in disguise. Start dreaming again. Start declaring your future without shame. 8. They don't judge before loving. Children don't see color, tribe, accent, weight, or income. They see humans. One moment they're fighting, the next moment they're playing. Adults, we come with prejudice. We scan before we connect. We label before we listen. You weren't born that way. You learn to judge. And what can be learned can be unlearned. 9. They accept people as they are. You don't need to qualify to be loved by a child. You don't need a CV, a degree, or a spiritual title. Children accept you as you show up, not as who you pretend to be. Adults, we want credentials. We demand perfection before compassion. Let go of that. Embrace people, flaws and all. 10. They don't hide their weakness. A child falls and cries. An adult falls and says, I'm good, even when their soul is bleeding. Why? Because we're scared of being seen as weak. But vulnerability is not weakness. It's true. Children teach us that it's okay to say, I need help. I don't understand. I feel scared. Try it, it heals. 11. They laugh loud and often. Children laugh like they're trying to shake the sky. Adults, we laugh politely, quietly, professionally. We schedule fun. But laughter is a spiritual therapy. It's medicine for the soul. And no one takes that medicine better than children. 12. They're humble to learn. Children don't feel insulted when corrected. They lean in. Adults, we take corrections like bullets. We defend ourselves to the grave. But correction is not rejection. It's a sign of investment. Be humble enough to be taught. Again. 13. They trust God instinctively. Tell a child God is real. They believe. Tell an adult. They want a spreadsheet. But isn't it wild that the ones closest to God's heart are the ones who need no proof? Faith isn't a strategy. It's a relationship. And children get that better than most scholars. 14. They rest guilt-free. Children can fall asleep anywhere. Floor, chair, even mid-bite. No guilt, no shame. Adults feel guilty when resting. We equate stillness with laziness. But rest is obedience. The soul isn't built to go 24/7. Be childlike. Rest like your peace depends on it because it does. 15. They give generously. Ever seen a child give away their last biscuit or toy? No big speech. No hashtags, no photo shoot. Just generosity. Adults complicate giving. We want recognition, a return, or a receipt. Children give because love flows naturally into action. That's real giving. 16. They see beauty first. They don't see scars. They see smiles. They don't see the mess. They see magic. Their first instinct is admiration, not criticism. Adults walk into rooms looking for what's wrong. Children walk in looking for what's right. That's peace. That's joy. 17. They reflect heaven better than we do. Why did Jesus say, "Let the little children come to me"? Why did he say, "Unless you become like a child, you can't enter the kingdom of heaven"? Because they reflect what heaven values most. Faith, joy, truth, forgiveness, humility, purity. Children are closer to heaven than most adults. Not because of age, but because of heart. Let me be real with you. Growing up is inevitable, but losing your childlike spirit is a choice. It's time to return. Not backwards in immaturity, but back into innocence. Back into bold belief. Back into real love. Back into wonder. Back into the heart of God. The child you once were is still inside. Come back to me. Children teach us some of life's most profound lessons. Lessons adults often forget as we grow older. Their world is simple, yet rich in emotional intelligence, raw truth, and divine wisdom. They forgive easily, never holding on to grudges. They live completely in the present, not anxious about the past or the future. A child's mind is filled with curiosity, constantly questioning everything around them, eager to learn and grow. They believe in the impossible, daring to dream beyond limits. Children express their emotions freely without fear of judgment, and they love deeply and fearlessly, giving their hearts away with trust that most adults have lost. Their creativity knows no bounds, turning ordinary things into magical experiences. And when they fall, they rise again without shame. They are resilient. Friendship to a child is simple. They connect easily, openly, and joyfully. They are not afraid to ask for help when they need it. And they speak honestly, without deceit or hidden motives. Their dreams are bold and wild. Their celebrations sincere, even over the smallest victories. They don't pretend to be anyone else. They proudly embrace who they are, without apology. Children trust fully, speak from their hearts, and understand the importance of rest and play. While adults chase productivity and perfection, children know when to pause, breathe, and simply be. To truly live again, we must remember how to be like them. Embrace your inner child, live freely, love deeply, create wildly, trust boldly, rest peacefully, and never stop dreaming. The child you once were still lives within you, waiting for your return. Learn like a child. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. Thank you.